Hello everyone, Dolvote here, and welcome back to the channel with another review. I know it's been a while between my previous reviews, but life happens. But here we are with another review of a metal Cardbot figure, this time with Heavy Iron W. And this is, I believe, the main antagonist from the franchise, or at least one of them. Now, as you can tell by this massive box that barely fits on screen, he's a big boy. So I'm going to try and show you the details on this box, but it's hard to fit in frame. But as you can see here, we have your obligatory product shots of him in his full super mode and a glimpse of his vehicle mode. On the side here, you have some more obligatory product shots. Very well decorated box. You have the same image here on the other side, albeit big and, well, box came open. And you can see the accessories he comes with as well, right here. And just more product shots all over the box. Now, without further ado, let's bring the figure in here. Now, hopefully the camera will actually focus on him. And here he is in all his truck mode glory. Now, this guy basically functions like a Powermaster Prime, albeit instead of a core robot, it's just a core vehicle that combines with his trailer to form an amazingly large figure. And probably my favorite look-wise for a Powermaster mode in this trailer is hefty. Now, before we get into the details, I'll go ahead and do some size comparisons for you. Sorry, he does not want to slide sideways on my mat here. But size comparison-wise, here he is next to a leader class. So he is quite hefty. Hopefully the camera's focusing for you guys. Here he is next to something I've reviewed on my channel before, just to really show you the scale. Just to show you that his trailer alone is about as big as this large commander size figure in my Nemesis Prime from TFC Toys. And yeah, he's big, and he's also very hefty. Like, the trailer alone, I think in total this figure weighs right around 4 pounds, so it's a big guy. Now, as for the details, let's first look at the core vehicle here. You have this nice blue truck. Focus on me, camera. Focus. There we go. We have this amazing blue truck. Now, it does have the whole eye thing, because in the show, the robots emote in their vehicle mode, but I actually kind of like the gold look here. Got these really nice detailed gunmetal smokestacks here. Nice detailing throughout on the side. Little gas tanks there. Really nice front bumper. And this guy alone is about small leader or large Voyager size. Nicely done. Little tail lights there. Clean underside as well. You'll see the thrusters that become the backpack later. And yeah, super simple little guy. Now for the trailer here, this thing is huge. Focus camera. There we go. As you can tell, these are going to be the robot mode's feet here, and interestingly, the blade for his robot mode becomes the hitch itself, so pretty decent weapon storage as well. I really like the black and silver with the hints of gunmetal and this nice stripe of gold with the blue wheels to match the cab. Very sci-fi, very futuristic, and heavy. I like the little caution here on the back tailgate that has the detailing for like the back of a semi-truck door. And the nice tail lights thrown in. And these wheels are pinned on and roll very well. Now the back can open. You can't really fit anything in there, but you might actually be able to fit some very small figures like mini-cons or something in the back, but this is mostly just for a play feature. And yeah, there's not much else to say about the trailer itself, but it is hefty, heavy, and big. And the plastic this thing is made out of is that super glossy, shiny, really thick plastic. This thing is pretty much entirely solid plastic. Korean companies clearly do not mind splurging on their materials at all. Now, there's not much else to show you with the vehicle mode, so we might as well go ahead and get straight into transformation if everything will focus on me here. So we are going to start with the trailer. And the way this thing transforms is super clean and it's super nice. I just noticed my camera is potentially dying. Let me see if I can charge that real quick. There we go. I usually don't charge while I'm filming because it tends to make the camera overheat, but here we go. So, to start this transformation, what you're going to do is you're going to flip up the panels here on both sides. And the way those tab in is this thing will fold down and this little notch here will tab over this little silver bit you can see here. Sorry if it's struggling to focus. But then you'll take this whole section and it'll pop up and flip all the way forward. Flip these up on either side. You can pretty much do most of this transformation with one hand. You flip up that, and that will let you flip this up and forward. You'll rotate these around. These will become the back skirts. And this will snap into itself. There is a C-clamp type joint there, which is my favorite type of tab. Snaps right in. Then you can go ahead and flip out the feet back here. They are on nice ratchets. In fact, everything on this figure is on some sort of ratchet. You can then remove the weapon. It just attaches to the vehicle via these two... Sorry, I keep bumping the camera trying to get it to refocus here. Focus for me. I command you focus. There we go. You see these two... oh, it unfocused again. Anyway, you see these two T-bars here. These will slide in on the notches right here, and some other ones right here on the feet to slide in nice. Now you can go ahead and stand this guy up, and what we are going to do is you're going to untab the sides right here on either side, and it might come untabbed here in the center as well. There's another C-clamp tab there, and you can go ahead and start sliding these out about that far, and you can already see how this is coming along. Then you'll come down here to the legs and go ahead and flip these back to form the sides of the legs. Then you can go ahead, and these are on some super sturdy, really nice ratcheting sliders. They're super nice. What you do is you tilt it to one side to undo the locking mechanism. Do the other side, and they should slide up and snap into place. Go ahead and split apart these legs. Kind of get them situated in a nice way. Hopefully this is focusing for you. There we go. Now what you're going to do is come up here to the arms, and it's tabbed into the back of the arm here. You're going to untab that, and then untab the arm panel here from the back. And you can just kind of pose these however you want. Then you're going to take this wheel section here and flip it around. Do the same thing on the other side. As you can hear, everything is on a super nice ratchet. Now for these arms, they're actually on a sliding ratchet, and I really like this mechanism. If you slide it out and that disengages it, and you see how the arm just flops now? Now you can snap that in, and now you have a working ratchet joint. Genius. Same thing on this side. Break the arm, slide it in, and it'll snap very firmly into place, and now you have a ratchet. And you can go ahead and fold the arms out the rest of the way. And now that you have that, you can open up the arm here. Flip out the fist. Same thing on the other side. Alright, now for some finishing touches. You're going to want to come up here and flip these up. And on the wings here, you're going to slide the cannon forward because he has some big old railguns on the side here. And that is the entire upper body done. Oh yeah, forgot about the kneecaps. Down here on the knees, you have these gold bits. You can flip those out, and boom, there is the upper body. So let me get him in a good standing pose. Boom. All right, so here we have the full upper body complete. Hopefully the camera wasn't shaking too much. I kept bumping it. I have to sit much further back from the table here because of how big this guy is. Now, for this part is super cool and simple. You're going to untab the wheels. Flip this up to form the chest plate. You're going to flip the fuel tanks back like so. And they'll just snap nice back. Also on a ratchet, by the way. Take the smokestacks, fold them down. Grab this panel here, flip it up, and that'll free up the head, which you can slide up. Boop. Tab these in onto the sides. Then what you're going to do is you're going to flip this up and rotate it 180 on its nice ratchet, and there you have the torso. Now, while I have this torso here, before I combine it with the robot, I'm going to see if I can show you this little gimmick here. As you can see, he's got that little face sculpt with the eyes and pupils. You can actually open up his head, and there's a little rotating thing here. Well, let me readjust. And then you can get the no pupil version of the face for his more combat-ready self. And there you go. Now, this just connects with this very sturdy spring joint here, straight down onto the figure, and it's gonna snap in place very sturdy. And boom, here we have Heavy Iron W in his fully decked out robot mode, and holy crap is he cool. If only you could see it, because the camera will not focus. There we go. He is a big boy. And as for his accessories, he does come with his one weapon and his power-up card, which I will show you in a moment. But this is a really cool energy sword. Camera, focus. I believe in you. And this can also, if you wanted to, you could fold this down and close this up and give him a blaster as well. And this is just on a standard 5mm port here, so you can just stick this in his hand. And boom, there you go. He has a sword now. But yeah, this guy just looks absolutely awesome. So let's take a quick look at the figure from the front here, as well as the back. And the back is super well detailed and very clean. He's got thruster details on his legs, as well as on his back skirts, and on the sides of his back skirts here as well as on the back. And then the cannons themselves also function as thruster detailing. It's super hard to show you this, guys. He's very big. I have to sit very far from the camera. But he even has thruster details. You might not be able to see it because it's black on camera, but he has thruster details on his feet as well. They went all out with this guy. Now, for size comparison, let me bring in some other figures here. So let me bring in first a figure from his line with the figure we reviewed last time. And it's kind of hard to get both these guys on frame because they're so big, but he is about an inch taller than the very large blast train we reviewed last time. So he is a big boy. Super big boy. Now, compare him to something mainline. Let me get, who do I have available? I have myself a deluxe right here. Hold on. So here he is next to a deluxe. Yeah. And what if I told you this guy was slightly less than a Titan or a large Commander, price-wise? It's ridiculous. He is a big boy. Now, let's take a closer look at his details. Right here on the chest, if my camera will focus once again, you have this amazing red, blue, and silver detailing with dragon motifs on the arms. Lots of gold, like chrome gold, all over the figure. Great detailing. I love the coloring on this guy. And the very cool mechanical detailing. I love the blue and gold on the side of the legs. And just these little hints of red and blue. Even these transparent thruster details everywhere. Yeah, this figure is absolutely a treat. This is really also hard to review because I have to sit so far back. Alright, now, as for articulation, it is very abundant. I'll try my best to show it all on camera here. So, on the head, his head can do a full 360, I believe. Indeed it can, a full 360 on a very tight ball joint. He can tilt left to right, he can look down, he can look up. As for his arms, if you get these out of the way, he has a full 360 rotation on a very sturdy ratchet joint. The wings are on a 360 ratchet joint as well that can rotate all the way around, as well as a decent ratchet joint here at the top. His arms here are words, I can speak. His arms here are also on a very sturdy ratchet that can go out, let's see, just a little under 90. He has a double jointed elbow that can go past 90. He also has the hot rod trigger happy shoulders as well, so he has double shoulder articulation. He has bicep swivel as well. He has full waist rotation, which can do a 360 if you get the clearance with the back parts out of the way. He has thigh swivel to a regular human degree, which is pretty uncommon for figures. Almost forgot for articulation, the skirts can lift up, and he can kick forward just short of 90 and bend that knee to 90 as well. He can go out, I think, to 90 if you move the side squirt out of the way. Side squirt, you know what I meant, side skirt. He has a single jointed 90-degree knee that you can do as well. And he does have an ankle pivot. No rotation at the ankle, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. Nope, no rotation. He does have a toe tilt. And his foot can move forward and back as well. Sorry if I struggle to get all that on camera. So yeah, he is crazy poseable. Oh, I also forgot to mention wrist swivel. Yeah. But yeah, that is the figure pretty much complete. Now, before we get to the accessories, I have to let my camera cool down just a little bit. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Now, as for his accessories, other than that of the sword, you get his power card, just like all the other figures in this line. Now, it's hard to consider this a card because of how big it is, but you have the card itself here, and then his upgrades as well. Now, I personally will not be using these upgrades for display, but it is still pretty cool. So, you just remove the card itself, which is a really cool picture of the figure with his stuff all attached to him, with his symbol there on the back. What you do is you're gonna take this apart. Oh god, it just kind of exploded on me, but we're good. You have a new chest panel with a dragon motif. You just gotta open up this bit here, which can be a little tough. These tabs are very sturdy. And then you have his new chest piece here. You have some new tiny little dragon wings that definitely would not allow him to fly, but they're mostly there for decoration. And you have a secondary blade as a dragon tail. Now, if you have, I believe actually, this folds out, if I'm not mistaken. This opens up, and I can't quite fish it out there. I'd have to go get a tool to fish it out, but yeah, I have a words. I can't quite fish it out, but he does have a second handle you can roll out so that you can hold this in his other hand. But what you're meant to do with this is there's a 5mm port right there. You're supposed to bring in the figure here, and on the weapon you're gonna slide this into the other end to give him a big double-ended blade, like so. And as for the new chest, this is going to C-clamp onto either side of the C-clamp joints. Oh, can't see it. There we go. Right here. So this is just gonna snap on. Hard to do this on camera, pardon me. There we go. His new chest piece. And then on the back here, where his wings are, you're gonna move them out of the way a little bit. And you're gonna bring in his new adorable little dragon wings. And they're just gonna tab in to the sides of what was the truck. And yeah, he's got these adorable little wings. So here we have him all kitted up with his dragon chestplate in all his glory with his big double-ended blade. And yeah, pretty amazing figure. And the mouth of this chest piece does open, because I believe in the series he has a big fire-breathing chest cannon. But yeah, without further ado, that is it for the amazing Metal Cardbot W, Heavy Iron W. I believe he is the main antagonist of the series, or at least one of them. And he is probably my favorite take on a Powermaster Prime style mold. And yeah, I just love it. It's so hefty, it's chunky, it's heavy, its plastic is high quality. It's very heavily articulated, even though I wasn't able to quite show that here in the review due to his size and heft. And I just love the color detailing, the color breakup, and just how, like, mechanical and almost Gundam-like he looks, especially in that head sculpt. But, yeah, that has been my review of Heavy Iron W from Metal Cardbot W, and I have more figures in this line to review coming up. But I also recently just received another figure in a line we've been reviewing here as well. So expect more reviews in the coming weeks. And without further ado, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon below to know when I upload new stuff. And please, if you want to support this channel, tune in to my main gaming channel and support me there. This channel here has not yet reached YouTube partner, but my other channel has. So if you want to support me so I can get more amazing figures like this to review for you guys, support me on that channel as well. But anyway guys, this has been Dovault. I will see you on the next one. Dovault out.